Everyone, welcome back to the map of mathematics. In this video we are going to solve a nice exponential equation. So the very first thing we are going to do is here we can see our question statement 8 to the power of x minus 2 to the power of x over 4 to the power of x minus 2 to the power of x is equal to 17, and we will find the value of x by using the exponent laws. So here the first thing we will see in our question statement is we have 8 to the power of x. So I will just explain first this term. Okay, we know that 8 to the power of x is equal to 4 times of 2 to the power of x. Okay, we write 8 as 4 to the power of 2, so 4 2s are 8, and after that we apply this exponent law. If we have a to the power of a multiplied by b to the power of m is equal to a to the power of m into b to the power of m. Okay, so here we just separate the power and we will write 4 to the power of x times 2 to the power of x. So we substitute 8 of x by 4 to the power of x times 2 to the power of x. Similarly, in our question statement we see that 4 to the power of x, and we will write 4 to the power of x is equal to 2 times of 2 and whole power of x, and after that we apply this exponent law, and when we apply this exponent law, and we will write it as 2 to the power of x and 2 to the power of x. Okay, so here we replace 8 to the power of x as 4 to the power of x and 2 to the power of x, and we replace 4 to the power of x by 2 to the power of x and 2 to the power of x. Okay, so this will becomes 4 to the power of x times 2 to the power of x minus 2 to the power of x over, we write this 4 to the power of x as 2 to the power of x times 2 to the power of x minus 2 to the power of x is equal to 17. Okay, we replace these two values here, and after that we take common from the numerator and denominator 2 to the power of x, and we will get 4 to the power of x minus 1 over 2 to the power of x take common, and we obtain 2 to the power of x minus 1 is equal to 17. These terms are gone, and after that we obtain 4 to the power of x, and again we write 4 to the power of x in this form, 2 to the power of x whole square minus, we write this one as 1 square over 2 to the power of x minus 1 is equal to 17. And after that here we will obtain the formula in this form, a square minus b square, and we know that it will becomes a minus b times of a plus b. We apply this famous identity here, and we will write this term as 2 to the power of x minus 1 times 2 to the power of x plus 1 over 2 to the power of x minus 1 is equal to 17. And after that we just these terms are gone, and we will obtain 2 to the power of x plus 1 is equal to 17, and this implies 2 to the power of x is equal to 17 minus 1, and this will becomes 16. So we write 16 as 2 to the power of 4, and here we have 2 to the power of x. So when we compare both sides, these bases are same, so it is gone, and we will obtain x is equal to 4. So this is our final answer, and thank you so much for watching this video.